You know guys, I know today's video is going to be about BO7 and BO6, but that's not what you're watching in the background, okay? What you're watching in the background is some more Battlefield 6 gameplay, and we're officially in week 2 of the beta, and I couldn't be any more grateful for that, because if we were stuck playing BO6, and I needed to talk about BO7, my fucking god, that sounds like a horrible experience. And if it isn't obvious yet, guys, we have a ton of BO7 leaks to go over, but I'm gonna make my stance very clear from the start. Everything that we're about to talk about that's Black Ops 7 related, in my opinion, and actually scratch that, using conclusive factual data. Battlefield 6 has already cock-slapped the dog shit out of Call of Duty. And viewer, you know what? So are you when you leave a like on today's video and subscribe if you're new. Guys, we got a quick announcement. We hit 50,000 subscribers already. We have a beautiful 50,000 subscriber special stream on Monday. It's gonna be a live Q&A, but not just that, it's actually a fucking meet and greet with the Scatmaster. Oh, baby! And on top of that, there's gonna be 2 special surprises in that stream as well. I highly recommend you guys pull up. Also, I'm gonna have some Battlefield 6 streams as well. You're all fucking welcome to the goddamn party, but guys, let's get right into this. So while Battlefield 6 is taking over the gaming scene, there are a ton of Black Ops 7 leaks that are coming out before the reveal on Monday. And to start this off, we got a tweet coming out from Charlie Intel where he says, Black Ops 7 will reportedly have 3 Black Ops 2 maps at launch: Hijacked, Express, and Raid. Now, I know people are gonna get upset with me when I say this because these are some absolute fucking OG ass maps. But this is my question. Why weren't these in BO6? A game that had suffered so badly because of how dog shit it was. You know, they essentially wasted our time for the last like 9-10 months playing the same recycled garbage slop just to give us the continuation of that and try to hype up this grand multiplayer that is going to include maps from Black Ops 2, essentially to nostalgia bait everybody. And to my surprise, guys, we actually have a pretty base tweet out of Tom Henderson who responds to this and says, COD really is in a Control-C, Control-V era. And look at this fucking Starboy kid over here, says, let them cook. Motherfucker, they're not cooking shit. What they're doing is reheating the exact same shit in the microwave for like the 6th goddamn time. You know, I used to believe the COD community had brain damage, but now I realize that's not the case. They don't have brain damage, they have cellular damage, okay? This has gone beyond the brain level. This is on a cellular level. There's something wrong with these COD fanboys. I don't know if it's something in the water, or maybe they're being brainwashed by this bullshit called the Guild, which is like Activision and Treyarch's little Easter egg promotion and teaser of Black Ops 7, where we're talking about like some AI company that's about to improve the world, or maybe they're trying to, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I didn't look into it. I just find it ironic considering majority of our fucking games recently have been tapped by AI, which is no surprise given how dog shit these things are and how soulless and humanless that these fucking developers have become on us. And just to add on to what I'm saying about the Call of Duty community having fucking problems, check out this tweet from the Ghost of Hope in regards to the Guild where he says, the Guild site was created a year prior to the Truth Lies site. Adds to the theory that BO7 was the main game all along.
That's a new Special Olympics record, folks!
Oh my fucking god. Here we goddamn go again with the exact same cope about how Black Ops 6 was some filler game and how BO7 was actually the main title that they spent the last 4 or 5 years on developing, and that they just, for whatever reason, gave us the dog shit portion as BO6 to hype up BO7, which makes no fucking sense. You know what? We can actually incorporate some Battlefield 6 stuff into this right now, guys. Think about the marketing for BF6. Okay, think about the developers actually showing us gameplay, them actually communicating with us, them actually being like, hey, We're not on that Megan Thee Stallion shit. What we're actually about is the atmosphere of war ported into a first-person shooter game. That's it. It's pretty fucking simple. And yet, here with Call of Duty, we have the truth lies and the guild, and there's robots and AI and Beavis and Butthead and American Dad and all this cringy shit, the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that look like a gorilla in a fucking tortoise suit. Horrific shit left and right, and now the cope is that those 4 years of development did not go to BO6, they actually went to BO7. Ladies and gentlemen, mental instability.
Yo, don't be dissing my niggas, dog. They're my friends.
And actually, you know what? This whole cope about BO7 being the main title, it's very interesting considering the fact that some of the leaks are pretty much them undoing the garbage of BO6 and the games prior. For example, we have this. The maps in Black Ops 7 are more colorful than the ones in Black Ops 6. Much closer to something like Cold War. Okay, so this is what you're telling us, is that the main title was always Black Ops 7, so they gave us the dull colored maps for the first year and then gave us the colorful maps for the following year. And you expect people to not look at them funny and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Or how about this one, guys? As far as I'm aware, there is no doors on the 6v6 maps for Black Ops 7. And instead, they're like the ones from BO4 that slide open and closed, and you don't have to bash through it. That's right, guys. What that means is, all of these maps with the slidey doors are the ones that were made for the main game, and the ones with actual doors that you have to interact with like a bunch of fucking dumbasses, that was meant for BO6. Duh, obviously, guys. Crazy marketing tactics in my opinion. Or how about this one? This one is like one of the biggest leaks so far. There's currently a build of Black Ops 7 being tested right now that has no tac sprint. And then later he says, looks like this decision is actually final and not just some offshoot test build. W. Look at that, guys. The main game that they developed only just now is being tested with no tac sprint. Wow, what a fucking theory, ladies and gentlemen. The main game just barely had this update to its movement a couple of months before launch, but don't worry, man. If you like tac sprint, don't worry. The dog shit half of BO7, which is BO6, that game definitely has tac sprint. So if you like tac sprint, just stay on BO6 Part 1 and don't go over to BO6 Part 2. And guys, let me guess, you thought I was done with the leaks, right? Well, we're still going, man. There's some more. How about this? Hearing that looping streaks is a perk now. Dog shit. As far as I'm aware, there is no pick 10 system in Black Ops 7. Dog shit. Specialist abilities return in Black Ops 7. I know a lot of people like them. I know a lot of people dislike them. At best, this is a 50-50 margin move. Is that a good move? Probably not.
I'm sorry.
Look, when I heard that there's looping streaks coming back, the first thing in my mind was, oh wow, look at that. They undid another dog shit decision. Wow, that is incredible marketing for the next game. I'm so hyped up now. And then I learned that you need a fucking perk to loop your streaks. And now my hype went from 0 to negative 200. Good job, Activision and Treyarch and Call of Duty community for allowing this nonsense to continuously happen in the franchise. It's every single fucking year. We have something that works and doesn't bother a single fucking player. And then they take it away for whatever ungodly reason, probably because they're fucking, oh my god, the data tells us that if we lose streaks, then people are gonna stop playing. As if it's not because of their SBMM and dogshit microtransactions and cringy ass crossovers and the fucking cheaters in the game. No, of course, it's none of those things. It's the looping streaks that's making people go away. Fucking boneheads. They take the shit away and then they bring it back, but not only do they bring it back, they put it through some weird little boundary that you need to get through to have it the same way that we used to have it when nobody had a fucking problem with it. And don't get me started on this pick 10 thing, guys. Gunsmith is fucking trash. okay? If we have more Gunsmith in another Black Ops game, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, man. To all the normies out there that dislike the Pick 10 system, I don't understand why. If you could please be genuine in the comment section and give me a detailed reason as to how Gunsmith is better than Pick 10, I'd be very curious to hear your reasoning on it, because if it's something like, oh, we get more freedom and customization, well, that's what they want you to believe. It's not really customization when you have 100 different fucking optics, 18 different grips, 44 different stocks. What that sounds like is not necessarily customization and freedom. What that sounds like is they're trying to bloat the fucking system up so that you play the game longer. Okay, what's happening here is that they're manipulating the dog shit out of you. The same thing with the whole like BO2 maps that are gonna be in the launch of BO7, as if they shouldn't have already existed in BO6. It just doesn't make any sense. First, the leak was that all the BO2 maps are going to be remastered for the launch of BO7, and now there's only 3. And I'm not complaining about the fact that there's only 3. I'm complaining about the fact that it seems like another gimmick to try to get people to play and buy the game. Why can't your maps just not be dog shit to the point where people are just automatically expecting and assuming that there's gonna be fire-ass BO2 remasters at the launch of your game? How about that? Why can't we just produce original content that doesn't suck balls? Why can't we have original features that don't suck balls? Why do we have to continuously redact what we do, go back to a previous version of the game that nobody had a problem with to begin with, and just rehash and recycle the exact same shit over and over and over again? Guys, franchise fatigue is very much a real thing, and that's just another reason why people are heavily preferring Battlefield 6 over Call of Duty right now, man. I mean, the Call of Duty community, for the last time, guys, these guys have brain damage. They have cellular damage. You guys remember this fake British Doug Dimmadome Warzone guy, Reality You Gay, right? Remember, he's upset that I complain about the game, and yet his rankings for multiplayer zombies campaign and Warzone in the BO6 title are pretty much the exact fucking same as mine. The only difference is I wouldn't give the multiplayer a 5 out of 10. I'd give it like a 3.5, maybe a 4 on like its greatest fucking day ever. Like I've said before, guys, they agree with me, but they hate the fact that I talk so much goddamn shit. You guys know what the saying is. Never wrong, just early. And that applies to all of the leaks that we talked about. I know a lot of people are happy. I know a lot of people are face down, ass up for Activision right now. But for those of us that can see through the bullshit, we all got the exact same thought going through us right now. Activision, we fucking hate you. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. What are your thoughts on the Black Ops 7 leaks? And if you're enjoying the Battlefield 6 beta, can you please remind me why Battlefield 6 is significantly better than Call of Duty right now? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.